Hello, my name's Brooke Hender. I'm a cognitive hypnotherapist based in Twickenham in England. In this video, I'd like to talk about challenges. Now, we all face challenges. Life is a challenge. But what I'm talking about is the challenges we can set ourselves. These small challenges that we can meet, and by meeting them means that we've achieved something. I'll give you an example, a personal example. One of my longer term goals this year is to become fitter, more flexible, lose some weight, just generally become more healthy. So I've started increasing the amount of running I'm doing from once per week to say 2 or 3 times. Not major distances. Currently I'm running about 4 miles. So this morning I got up. It's cold here at the moment, but it was a bright day, lovely sun. So I got ready and I headed out. And I thought to myself, what's the one challenge I can set myself now in this 4-mile run that will push me a little bit? And this is my target. This is not comparing myself to anybody else or trying to meet somebody else's expectations. This is, how can I push myself a little bit further, a little bit more? So I decided that I would make my final mile my fastest. So as I got to 3 miles, I increased my pace. It wasn't a mad dash, I wasn't sprinting, but I ran and I pushed myself. It felt like a long mile, I will be honest. And then it became half a mile, quarter of a mile, and as I carried on pushing, it was over. And I could walk, catch my breath, and then stretch. I'd achieved something. Now you may say, well, that's no big deal. And you're right, maybe it's not in the grand scheme of things, but for me, it was something more than I would usually do. I pushed myself a little bit. And so this afternoon, as I'm sitting here recording this, I feel good about that. It's a positive. I've brought about a little bit of extra change in my life. It's another step towards my greater goal. So what can you do? What can you do every day? What small extra step can you take? What challenge can you set yourself that's for you? It's not for anybody else. It's for you to set, for you to achieve, and for you to enjoy. Just have a think. It could be at work, it could be at home, whatever your context, whatever your environment. What's the small challenge you can set yourself? We all struggle, and some days we struggle more than other days. It's human nature, we struggle, and we all have our personal struggles and our personal journeys. And when you're going through a time that feels particularly difficult or more of a struggle than usual, you will have built up a bank of experiences and knowledge of all the challenges you've set yourself and met. All the times you've said, right, I'm going to do this little extra thing for me. And you could draw upon that strength and knowledge to help you through these more difficult times. And if you don't meet your challenge, that's fine too, because failure is a part of the journey to success. So for example, if I hadn't have made my final mile my fastest, I could look at that and say, okay, well, I pushed myself and it wasn't the fastest, but I know I pushed myself, so I've got the benefit of that extra effort. I just didn't achieve that goal today. But the next run is another opportunity. Some people say that there's no such thing as failure, only feedback, and that every failure is another step on the road to success. And I believe that. And if you started believing that, if you don't already, what difference would that make to your life, especially with regard to your personal challenges? Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, or if you'd like a conversation, please feel free to contact me. I always welcome a conversation. Thank you. Enjoy your challenges.